Man, YouTube, I ain't even playing. I love this new setup. Like, just love it. But ever since I hooked it up, I have been playing with the old pH meter here. And this during the day is normally around 8. Get up around 8.1. But we all know reef tanks grow better at about 8.3. So I'm gonna do something that they say you're not supposed to.
You got a plan.
Run.
Oh, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Ken with Anchor Reef. Say, by no means am I a biologist, marine biologist, botanist, none of that. But I do take what I do serious, and I do thorough research, like intensive research, like dig deep, like start breaking words down deep. So, with that being said, it's been up about a month. Doing wonderful, but there's more in it, and I'm gonna get it out of there. So I've been doing some testing. Yeah, I use your regular test kits, but simply a baseline. Those numbers mean nothing. Like, I do different kind of testing. My testing is different. But the results have been kind of interesting, like really interesting and stuff I've been finding out and learning. I gotta give it to you, YouTube. I got to. Yeah, I know it's one of them things nobody like to do, but sometimes we all gotta go back to the basics and do some testing. I am speechless sometimes just to, with this tray right here, man. I love this tray. Be able to look at my tank while I test, so it make it all worth it. Definitely came in handy. This is only 3 days, but look how much more defined the mouths are starting to look on this Aiken here. The tank's just waking up, so it hasn't puffed up like it normally does, but I actually believe that's because it's taking in what it needs. As soon as it gets its big butt out the way, look at how much this one has swelled up. And they've all done the same thing, because again, I feel like they building. Another one, this one is one that I've been watching just because the eyes have receded, had some real pretty blue eyes, and they are starting to come back using the new mix that I've been using. So this is how I test. Is it scientific? Probably not, but I keep my face close enough to my tank most of the time to know the difference. This one right here is another one. It is definitely starting to open back up and show all its little polyps and colors, and yeah. But even before the lights come on, this one I like to get in there and look at my corals and actually look at the health of them, their skeletal structure. But like I say, as you see, everybody's doing just fine. I mean, I know, leave it alone, it's fine where it's at, everything's growing, but you see, oh, Ray love this being on camera. We definitely at work on something. Like I always tell you, research. And that's what I'm doing. I'm in the lab researching. Because I don't know if anybody's noticed it, but there is frag right there. And I know nobody's really picked it up because, of course, it looks like it blends in, but that's actually my test subject on how fast my corals grow. And like I say right now, me and pH is, yes, I know, don't chase the number, but I'm gonna get mine up safely and keep it there.
I'm a visionary on
The
this.
T5 is on, that's why I look really red right now, but it's got a pink hint to it, but I mean, everything is responding oh so lovely. And it's real simple. I don't need a bunch of products. I got 2 basic ingredients. This one here, it's been acting stupid. Like, I mean, all of these heads have started dividing into their own little colony. And the coloration on it, like I say here, these last couple of days, it's looked like it's been growing in front of me. But all these little different spots, they all finna break into their own little heads. Guarantee it, because this one down here did the same thing. So, it is already growing back and has been before we started this test, but after we've started, I mean, look at the polyp extension on the back end, and that's where the lights don't hit. I'm actually gonna get ready to move it. Probably over here where this cap is right now. I'm gonna end up moving that one up just a little bit and put that bird's nest right there. And as we can see just how happy everybody is, they just finished eating, so there's still pieces of food floating around. Happy with just about everything except for this section right here. I'm gonna do something with them corals. I'm not too happy with that yet. I mean, it's literally like watching them grow in front of you. I mean, this sucker is still dividing heads, putting out new ones all over the place. So, does it work? I mean, we gonna see, right? Definitely want to hit the subscribe button and see what happens next. Go ahead and take a look right quick while I'm doing this water change. Like I say, our rocks is gonna turn funky right now, but that's because everything is coming back up to par. It's a brand new system, basically. But we all finna make some things happen here at the Anchor Reef. So those of you that are subscribed already know I'm only give you the facts. Everything you can go research for yourself, as I highly encourage everybody to do. Don't just take my word for it. Don't just take one person's word for it. Like, dig into it. But we gonna use my tank, and I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. Because to be honest with you, wish I was one of them biologists down there helping save them reefs, because this is a game changer. And it's easy. 2 ingredients. 2 basic ingredients, one of which I'm sure is in everybody's house right now. And the other one, not far behind. So, won't be this video, but definitely want to be subscribed to this channel, because I'm about to give you the game. Like, I'm going to give it to you, but I need a little bit more time. Make sure this goes as it's supposed to, or otherwise I should do what it do. But I'm gonna use my tank as a test subject number 1, and hopefully help y'all learn a thing or two about getting your reef tape to its maximum potential. I know coming into this hobby, I was discriminated on by whatever factors. Nobody wanted to help me, so that's what I do this channel for. I do it for y'all. You know what I'm saying? For the people who need help, but don't nobody want to help them. So we're gonna test it for a couple more months. I have stopped using every chemical off the shelf. And like I say, these 2 more common than you think. No more calc wash, so I'm not using none of that. Nothing. 2 ingredients. That's it. Back to the basics. And getting more growth than ever out of everything. In theory. But we're gonna see. YouTube, always remember too, man. Like, just because somebody tell you it can't be done, just remember the Wright brothers was told the day before they took flight by like a 3-hour lecture by science and scientists that it was impossible. Well, obviously the very next day they showed them it wasn't impossible. So I'm about to show you the impossible. You dig? Watch what we do. Like I say, hit the subscription button. We'll see what happens to this tank. And as always, enjoy your reef.
Let me do my thing.